Hello and welcome to another episode of Chatting with Chant. Today I'm going to speak on something that is a little bit more relevant to me myself, which is breed bans. I have with me here today my friend Marley. We adopted him from the Nebraska Humane Society just last year. He's, I know you can't tell from the size of him, but he's just a pup. Now, one of my big things that I want to hit on is my disagreement with breed bans. Now, I've met aggressive dogs of every shape, size, breed. It's not the dog. It really isn't. Often it's in how they're raised. Perhaps they suffer from neglect and abuse. Perhaps they weren't trained. Perhaps they're just scared. Honestly, there's a lot of things that lead a dog into biting. And 4.5 million Americans get bit every year by dogs. But I don't believe it's the dog's fault entirely. There's a lot of factors to be involved in that. The breeds, well, let's just call it what it is. It's breed discrimination, just as the ASPCA.org says on their website, www.aspca.org, animal cruelty / dogfighting / what breed specific legislation. Because it's not breed specific legislation, it's breed discrimination. Let's just call it what it is. And that's really what it is. It's just, it's putting a salve over, putting a Band-Aid over a wound. It's not healing the wound. To be honest, the breeds aren't the ones that are at fault. Any dog can bite, be it from being scared or being trained, past neglect or abuse. And honestly, I think that instead of these breed legislations, which can turn innocent, hardworking people into lawbreakers, I think we should be putting into canine educational programs, canine training, because honestly, from what I've seen, a good trained dog is less likely to bite. Note I say less likely because if you put them in the wrong scenario, any dog will bite, be it to defend itself or out of fear, even the most well-trained and well-mannered. As the cdc.gov/features /dog bite prevention advises, should you encounter a strange dog that you do feel is aggressive, there's a lot of different ways you can handle this. You turn yourself sideways from them. Don't look directly at them. It could be considered as a form of aggression. Don't look them in the eye. Slow movements. Always keep it slow so that they don't feel like they're being attacked or that you're being aggressive. If you have perhaps a bag or a purse, put it between you and the dog. Marley, up. Come on, up. See? See how that can defend you there? It'll help you every time. They give a lot of different advice on the cdc.gov website. Another thing, for those of you that own dogs, in order to prevent accidents, which can help you and other individuals, there's certain precautions that you can take. Make sure your dog, anytime you leave the house, is on a leash. This leash right here I bought for $1 at the Dollar Tree. That's all it takes. You don't have a leash? That's fine. Use a rope. Dog don't care. Dog's just happy that it's going for a walk most of the time. Happy that it's getting to be with its human. And while I don't advise normally using this tactic, there's also the muzzle. Now, I'm not saying leave a muzzle or muzzle them all the time. However, if you're taking them in for shots, if you're taking them in to be examined, it's a very stressful time. Long before this, you need to acclimate your dog to being muzzled. You can do so by putting treats on the other side to where they'll put their head in themselves. Let them wear it for a few seconds at a time. But honestly, this is for their protection as well as everyone else's. And it's a real simple thing. You just put it on there and click it in on the back. No dog enjoys wearing it. Just make sure they can still breathe and still get along all right. Make sure it doesn't stress them out. Get them used to it a little bit beforehand. These are different things that you can do to help prevent dog bites. As the National Humane Educational Society at http://nhes.org/breedban suggests, instead of putting this money into breed legislation, Let's put it into educational programs, spay and neuter programs. To conclude, I say we should not have breed bans. We should put that into education. I thank you for your time. This has been myself, Chantry Foley, here with Chatting with Chant, and my friend Marley. Thank you and good night.